Hello boys and girls, nice to see you again. Well, today I'm going to read a story about someone called Winnie, and perhaps you know Winnie because she's a witch, and here she is. Winnie the Witch, a story by Valerie Thomas, and the pictures are by Korky Paul. And here you can see Winnie, who unfortunately is tripping over her cat Wilbur. And let's find out what happens in the story. Oh look, some lovely colours. There she is walking in her house. And this is her very big black house. Winnie the Witch lived in a black house in the forest. The house was black on the outside and black on the inside. The carpets were black, the chairs were black, the bed was black, and it had black sheets and black blankets. Even the bath was black. Winnie lived in her black house with her cat Wilbur. He was black too, and that is how the trouble began. When Wilbur sat on a chair with his eyes open, Winnie could see him. She could see his eyes anyway. But when Wilbur closed his eyes and went to sleep, Winnie couldn't see him at all, so she sat on him. Oh dear, I don't think he liked that. When Wilbur sat on the carpet with his eyes open, Winnie could see him. She could see his eyes anyway. But when Wilbur closed his eyes and went to sleep, Winnie couldn't see him at all, so she tripped over him. Oh dear, can you see? Here's Wilbur, and there's Winnie tripping over him. One day, after a nasty fall, Winnie decided something had to be done. One day, after a nasty fall, Winnie decided something had to be done. She picked up her magic wand, waved it once, and abracadabra. Wilbur was a black cat no longer. He was bright green. That was the nasty fall, tripping over Wilbur and falling down the stairs. Now, when Wilbur slept on a chair, Winnie could see him. When Wilbur slept on the floor, Winnie could see him. And she could see him when he slept on the bed. But Wilbur was not allowed to sleep on the bed. So Winnie put him outside in the grass. When Wilbur sat outside in the grass, Winnie couldn't see him, even when his eyes were wide open. He's in there somewhere. Winnie came hurrying outside, tripped over Wilbur, turned 3 somersaults, and fell into a rose bush. Oh, that must have hurt. This time, Winnie was furious. She picked up her magic wand, waved it 5 times, and abracadabra! Wilbur had a red head, a yellow body, a pink tail, blue whiskers, and 4 purple legs. But his eyes were still green. Now Winnie could see Wilbur when he sat on a chair, when he lay on the carpet, when he crawled into the grass, and even when he climbed to the top of the tallest tree. Wilbur climbed to the top of the tallest tree to hide. He looked ridiculous, and he knew it. Even the birds laughed at him. Wilbur was miserable. He stayed at the top of the tree all day and all night. Next morning, Wilbur was still up the tree. Winnie was worried. She loved Wilbur and hated him to be miserable. Then Winnie had an idea. She waved her magic wand and abracadabra, Wilbur was a black cat once more. He came down from the tree, purring. Here she is, ready to catch him. Then Winnie waved her wand again, and again, and again. Abracadabra. And do you know what's going to happen? You might guess. Look. Now, instead of a black house, she had a yellow house with a red roof and a red door. The chairs were white with red and white cushions. The carpet was green with pink roses. The bed was blue with pink and white sheets. The bath was a gleaming white. Can you see the bath? And now Winnie can see Wilbur no matter where he sits. Good idea. And look, there's the back of the book with some other stories about Winnie. And there's the back and front cover. And the front cover, Winnie the Witch, a classic story about one of our favourite witches. I hope you enjoyed it. See you again soon. Bye-bye.